So guys, you've seen my garden, you see where I like to hang out, where I like to grow things, where my food philosophy comes from. I thought I'd take you down to where I actually work. Great little place down in Lara, Victoria called Miller's. It's really awesome. He does a lot of local produce, a lot of locally sourced stuff, which is really great. And it proves really good food miles. Now, I'm going to take you in, I'm going to give you a little sneak. It's really early in the morning, no one's in there at the moment, so I'm going to take you a little sneak, show you some of the awesome produce they do, show you around, I'm going to make you a coffee. I'm going to introduce you to Scotty, the owner. He's really interesting. He has got a really interesting food philosophy, and it's great for this local area, which supports local farmers, what they do, right from the source, right to his little restaurant behind. Also, then I'm going to pop in, and I'm going to make you a treat. I'm going to get Shane, our amazing pizza chef, to whip you up the most amazing wood-fired pizza straight from the oven. It's stunning. All right, guys. Let's go meet Scotty. So here you go, just off Melbourne Highway between Melbourne and Geelong lies Miller's. A gorgeous little modern cafe, doing some amazing food. Now, I promise you a coffee. Here's a dude, but here's the coffee. Now, this coffee is actually roasted locally as well. He's one of our awesome baristas, Nicky, making a stunning coffee. Check it out. This stuff blows my mind every single morning. Absolutely fantastic. Double strength latte coming at you. Here comes a beautiful 63-degree milk. Brilliant. Now, check out this for skill. All you baristas out there, this, my friends, is how you pour a coffee. Yep, 1, 2, 3, do your thing. Fantastic. Coffee. Boom time. Guys, I told you I'd bring you Scotty. Here he is. Tell us about Miller's Lara, man.
Mate, Miller's has been an idea of mine ever since I started my apprenticeship. I have a love for food and a love for cooking, and yeah, I always wanted to open a place of my own, and the opportunity presented itself here 18 months ago, and we jumped at it. And so within our business, we utilise as many local producers as we possibly can. We bake our own fresh cakes, fresh scones. You know, our cabinet is fresh every day, and it's all produce that we make here. And that's something I really pride myself on, because a lot of cafes that you go to these days, it's all manufactured, bought in rubbish that it just tastes like packet mix. And you know, I want to really make sure that the customers here know that what they're getting is made on site, and it's made by quality ingredients. So
tell us about your connection with local farmers. I think that's really something that really highlights to me.
Yeah.
Your tomatoes, your eggs, all those sort of things.
Yeah. I really made a conscious effort before we opened up to look into as many local producers as we possibly could. And so we've got peanut butter that's coming from Geelong. We've got honey that's coming from Geelong. Our honey, actually, one of the secondary brand that we have is coming from the Ugags, which is, you know, just over behind us over here. Our eggs come from Freshwater Creek, so just down near Torquay there. Our bacon comes from a small producer just up near Castlemaine. Our tomatoes are in hydroponic sheds, not even 500 metres away. So I've just recently found a guy that's growing broad beans in his a little farm just over there as well. So, like I said, we're trying to, get as many of these local people on board as possibly can, so then people can know what is being produced in their own backyard. You know, last summer we found a guy that's just over the road here in Lara that's producing not only fresh tomatoes, but he's got strawberries, so pop strawberries, and we did our hot cakes with macerated strawberries over summer, and it was a massive winner.
Do you find that customers these days are being more savvy with where their food's coming from?
Yeah.
Do you think that's starting to play into the
definitely
the trend?
It definitely comes at a cost. Like people don't want to pay overs, but if they know that they're supporting a local producer, then they're all for it.
Wood fire pizza, I hear you say. Here he is, the man himself, Shane. Now, this beautiful little wood fire pizza oven sits at the back of Miller's. They do 3 nights a week. Check out the wood. Red gum, so it's going to get really hot. Now, here's Mr. Shane, because it's ready to show you what to do.
Alright, our dough today, we got a really simple dough. It's got double oat flour, fresh yeast, salt, and just water. Really simple to put together. The reason why we have the double oat flour is because it's got a lower protein and gluten content compared to other flours, and I guess in comparison to your regular doughs, it's going to come up much lighter, much airier. So what I do is I push out and forward, and I create a nice little rim, nice lip on the pizza, and as I push away, I give it a little bit of a pull. So a bit of a yin and yang sort of action here. And I just spin and turn, spin and turn, spin and turn until you get your desired shape. Well, you want it round really, you don't want a square pizza. But I pop on our Napoli sauce, very simple, just tomato sauce. And this is why we have the lip on the edge. The lamb. Everyone loves a bit of slow roasted lamb shoulder. And what we've done is we cooked it the day before, left it to cool, and we just tear it apart. That's
What do you cook it in, man? We
cook it in a loving mix of rosemary, thyme, red wine, and water really, and a little bit of salt and pepper, bit of S&P. This is our red onion, and I just keep it in the rings because it's simple. You don't butcher the ingredients all that too much. Just spread around, doesn't have to look too special. And the next part is our peas. Now these have just been cooked off in a bit of butter. As we can see, we've got whole peas and mush peas. Very, very simple. To finish off, guys, is what we do is pop the cheese just over the top again. Now what that's going to do is it's going to hold everything in place as we cook it.
So here's the art of cooking in a wood-fired pizza. Now, you got to keep rotating the little baby. You can see there she's starting to rise, and that's fantastic. Don't want it too hot. You don't want it to burn. So what Shane does is he brings it out, he flips it around, he brings it out, he flips it around, gives it 4 times. So every part of that pizza is beautiful and cooked. It's absolutely stunning. I tell you what, if you want great pizza, check this out. I've got to get myself a wood-fired pizza oven. That's it, made up my mind. All right, a very simple presentation. Off she goes. Look at that. Let's finish it, man.
And to finish this bad boy off, just some very nicely chiffonaded or thinly sliced mint. Spread that all nice around. And a nice, what you want is a nice creamy Greek yogurt. And you just slide that over the top. I mean, if you really want, just smack it around, go hard. It doesn't have to look pretty. At the end of the day, you're gonna eat it, no one else. Enjoy.
You're the roast of my beef, the mash to my potato, the extra cheese on my burrito. You're the cream of the cream on my sweet little thing. You're the dish of the day, now where do I begin? You're the butter on my muffin, I'm the chicken, you're the stuffing. If you scramble all my eggs, then I'll end up with nothing. You're the burger.
So there you go, guys, the end of an amazing Food to Eat series. We've explored some amazing things. We've explored growing, establishing food from the very source to right through the finished product at an awesome restaurant. We've had beautiful desserts, we've seen amazing salads, we've seen stunning meat, we've done barbecue, you name it, we've done it at Food to Eat. Who knows where Food to Eat's going next? I don't know about you, but I'm getting in the Food to Eat mobile and I'm going to see you real soon. Catch you soon.